Yeah, everybody, and it's a Young's American Red Indian Pale Ale, or, more politically correct, a Native American Pale Ale, or a Young's Red India Pale Ale, to be strictly PC. And we're here to talk about it. Enough dicking about. Yeah, let's show you the packaging. So, it's an all malt kit, technically. It comes with a gimmick coaster that you can cut off the lid of the box. Put it on the fermenter, put it on the barrel, you know what's in there. It came with 100 grams of hop pellets. I think it says on the side of the box. Doesn't say on here. India Red Ale. Hop pellets. With a number on. It didn't come with 500 grams of dextrose, but we'll talk about that in a bit. It came with a pouch, 2.3 kilo pouch of pre-hopped malt extract, India Red Ale. It came with 20 grams of ale yeast. I didn't use that. I didn't even reuse my SO4 yeast. I started a new batch of SO4 yeast. It was slumping a bit. I think it's due to the heat at the moment. So, a bit of a slump, so I'll just swap the yeast out. It did come, I think it's 750 grams of brewing sugar. And it also came with probably maybe 100 grams of priming sugar, same stuff. Came within some instructions, which I didn't read. Put that to one side. As I didn't read the instructions, it was a right royal fuck up right from the beginning. Even on the front of the kit, was it? Yeah, even on the front of the kit it says, makes 30 pints with an approximate ABV of 6.3%. Now I was thinking, no I wasn't thinking, I noticed it was 6.3% and I was just assuming it was going to be a 40 pint kit. Don't bother adding the sugar and it won't be 6.3%. But makes 30 pints. 30 pints at 6.3%. I brewed it to 40 pints. I checked the gravity reading and thought, oh bugger, there's something wrong there. Because it was a starting gravity of about 1036. So I thought, I'm not chucking that in, I'll put in 500 grams of dextrose. So I did. First mistake. Well, yeah, first mistake. So the starting gravity, after adding 500 grams of dextrose, was 1.044 at 20 degrees C. What I wanted, but we were wrong brew length. Probably it'd have been a bit higher if it had brewed 30 pints without adding the dextrose. I shall stop waffling, I'll just crack on. It also came, as you saw, the dry hop stage. Does it say what was in it? No, it doesn't actually. So, 100 grams of unknown hops. Oh, no. Hop additions. Simcoe, Nelson Sauvin and Mosaic. Total of 100 grams, so I don't know. Don't know what they come in. But, unfortunately, I also dry hopped it for 4 days. Second big error. Final gravity was 1.014 at 22 degrees C. 2 degrees difference, we're getting to figure massing category, didn't bother. So it gave an approximate ABV of 4.076%. Cost of the kit was £20.95. I'm not going to add on the 500 grams of dextrose because it came with what I think is 750 grams of dextrose. So we'll call it 29, call it 30 quid. So it's brewed to the incorrect length, incorrect sugar, dry hopped for at least a day too long. I'm rubbish, I am. So purely a guide. It is crystal clear. You can't really see through it. It is fairly red if you look at it with a light. Reddish brown. It's all shades of red, no matter how dark your beer is. So let's have a sniff. Citrusy, earthy, and woody. Not really getting any maltiness, just beeriness. So we'll give it a taste. Straight up front, it's an earthy, woody dankness. Wet cardboard. Yeah, best description is wet cardboard. Because I dry hopped it for 4 days. Take the dry hops out after 2 days. 3 days at most. Is there anything else apart from that dank cardboard? Yeah, there's a citrus note. I'm not going to rave about. And a bittering, which is not bad. And the bittering kicks in quite early and lasts for quite a long time. As does the wet cardboard flavour, to be honest. That could be better. Mouthfeel wise, medium, medium at best. If brewed to the instructions, if brewed strictly to the instructions, you only get 30 pints, and you get, not with that one, that's the wrong kit. Pick the correct kit up. You get 30 pints at 6.3% ABV. I don't want 6.3%, which is why I brewed it without the sugar, and then realised I was supposed to brew it to 30 pints. So a guide only. Would I buy it again? No. Even if I hadn't brewed it and dry hopped it too long, it's still got the dankness is masking citrus to some effect, but neither are a pleasant flavour for me. Probably should be more, but it's not getting more than 4 out of 5 stars for me. Personal preference. Right. Like, comment and subscribe. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.